What's up, everybody? I'm here to tell you the story of how my drone died. And no, I didn't fly it somewhere dangerous. I didn't lose connection. So back in 2020, in the end, like a little bit before Christmas, I bought the DJI Mini 2. I actually sold my Mavic Air and bought the Mini 2 because I saw that with a better connection with the OcuSync 2.0, I could, fly more safely. Because every time I flew my DJI Mavic Air, I always had troubles with connection and I felt very, very unsafe. I didn't use Active Track that much, so operationally speaking, the drones are pretty much the same to me. This one has more positives than negatives, and the connection is just like the biggest plus ever. So I bought the drone and I took some really nice shots with it for some time, all the way till a few weeks ago. I actually had it in my bag all the time, yeah, all along. So you might be wondering, how does a drone inside a bag die? Well, this is a very, very weird story. It's not weird at all, it's just, miscalculation. So what happened was, me and my friend, we went to this place on the outskirts of Lisbon. In the morning, I picked them up, we went to this place, and it's close to the beach, so a lot of wildlife, some small hills and a lot of rock formations, and a lot of wild ocean, like small places or huge places that nobody goes to, right? So we went there and we started exploring, and I used to stop here and there and take some drone shots and test some of the intelligent flight modes. And we kept on exploring because we've never been there. It's a really, really cool place. I actually want to go there again. We got to this place like all the way down this creek or whatever you want to call it, and when we wanted to go back up, I saw another path that I had to climb because I like climbing. So I thought, okay, I told my friend, so why don't you go back the way we came, because it's a bit easier, and I'll just climb this way, we'll meet on top. So I start climbing, and as I'm like halfway through it, I start thinking, okay, something's not right. Like, all these rocks are really unstable, and some of them are in my hands. Like, I could grab the rocks, like pieces of rock, out of the structure, which meant like super unstable and really, really, not advisable to go or to keep going. But I still thought, okay, maybe I can keep going if I take the weight off my shoulders, because I had a backpack with the drone. So I think, okay, I just passed by this rope a minute ago. It was like an abandoned rope on my way up. And I thought, okay, so if I grab the rope and if I anchor it to my bag, I can lower the bag down to my friend and he can grab the bag. He can go back with my bag, and I just, I can keep on climbing. So as I reached the rope, I had this really, really dummy, stupid moment where I didn't test out the rope. So what happened was, I grabbed the rope and I couldn't see that the rope was a little bit old and used and worn out, but didn't pay too much attention because I was just focused on keeping the climb thing and just like surviving or something. So I grabbed the rope, I grabbed the bag, I put my phone, I put my wallet in the bag, and here's the whatever clips were left out, surviving clips of that expedition. Tá-se bem, vai lá devagarinho! Corre! Yeah. Eu não tinha para pôr nenhum ali. Calma. O drone estava lá dentro. So obviously after that clip I didn't remember to keep on filming, because what I did was I took off all of my clothes and I went inside the water, grabbed the bag. The bag was soaked because it had, you know, my jacket, my friend's jacket, and it had my wallet, my phone, and the drone, but not just the drone. So it had the bag with the drone, 3 batteries, charger, controller, filters, pretty much the whole package, the whole Fly More combo package. And I tried to save something, like when I went back to the rocks, to the dry rocks, that I had to climb my way back up with the bag, like super heavy bag, soaked, you know, going back to the dry spot, whatever. I just scattered everything, and as I'm doing this I start smelling something burning, and what it was my drone, because the battery was inside the drone. So the salt water made a reaction, obviously it conducted a reaction where it started to cook, to fry basically. So I took the battery off. The battery was swollen, and I tried to save whatever was left of the drone. I didn't have any bottle of water to just drop, like to dump on the drone and try, you know, take some of the salt off. So I tried to, you know, I did as much as I could, which wasn't much. When I got home I tried to look for tutorials or something. I looked up some videos on YouTube on how to disassemble and try and save the Mini 2 from a water crash, but obviously it was already a bit too late, I think, because the salt had already, you know, worn through the circuits, and it actually, everything was like super corroded already when I tried to repair it. I had a friend of mine give me some isopropylic alcohol, I think it's the name, which is this kind of alcohol that you're supposed to use on circuits and stuff. It didn't work. I put it on rice for 3 days, didn't work. So yeah, I really tried to save my drone, but unfortunately it didn't pan out. And obviously even if I did have DJI Care Refresh, they don't cover stupid dummy moments like that one, right? Where you actually just pick up the bag, the DJI Fly More combo for the Mini 2, and just drop it on the ocean. They don't cover that. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, accidents do happen. You're not crashing your drone just because you didn't fly it properly. Sometimes miscalculations do that for you. So yeah, thanks for watching, and maybe sometime soon I'll post another video. Obviously I have to buy another drone, so I'm super stoked, and yeah, bye.